Hi, this is Ethan Rivers, welcoming you to this powerfully transformative hypnosis experience designed specifically to help you to reprogram and transform all of your weight loss patterns so you can drift peacefully away into the most deeply transformative and profoundly empowering horizons of your easiest, healthiest, most blissful states of longer lasting sleep. I have created this weight loss reprogramming session for you as a deep subconscious transformation practice and a gentle sleep talk down to help you reprogram all of those eating patterns, the lifestyle habits, and the weight loss mindset. I suggest if you find yourself wanting to reprogram your relationship with food and health, or if you're committed to sustainable weight loss, then I invite you to listen to this track for at least 21 consecutive nights to truly help you to reprogram and transform your subconscious patterns completely for all of the wonderful benefits of this healthy transformation and your deep hypnotic rest. So now, just as soon as you have settled yourself down into the comfortable support of that welcoming bed, and you're already beginning to notice just how naturally you might begin to give yourself complete permission to soon discover how to so deeply transform. If you haven't yet done so already, or perhaps you've not quite noticed, I'll invite you to simply allow those ready eyelids to gently close down and to relax those willing, open, receptive eye muscles to your total comfort. And I'll invite you to think of the sounds of my voice, along with all of the empowering and the tones of these transforming suggestions, which are all designed for your benefit, to guide you as you go into your most transformative states of sleep's progression. And for the less conscious sounds and sensations and those ideas you'll absorb, to simply become a part of your very own inner journey and to function as your trusted pattern transformer as you begin now to relax inside of yourself a little more and more, relaxing into the many transforming and empowering dreamtime destinations that may sometimes gently surprise, having already made sure you've completed all of those necessary preparations or any final tasks, and you can just release all of that now, because you really are completely capable, and you're already moving deeper down towards that transformed state by consciously choosing and willingly allowing to journey there towards sleep and to transform as you know how to do, to better enjoy all of these wonderful and empowering, more transformed moments where and when we really can allow our transforming and more healthy minds to create for us more and more of those wonderful and more empowered inner dimensions of feeling so deeply capable when more and more of the unconscious parts of you just love to embrace those self-transforming visions and the deeper feelings of those reprogramming ways, trusting all of that to naturally work away for you somewhere in the background as all deeper and more capable, brilliant resources within your subconscious awareness begin to reprogram all kinds of old eating patterns or habits, and to simply transform all of that inner unhealthy programming that was there as you begin to give to your transforming self and all of your deeper wisdom the gentle attentions of pattern reprogramming and the transforming, empowering self-awareness that soon allows some of your less conscious focus to move there with a kind of deeper transformation or a more transformed depth. Always very gently descending on down, perhaps towards the easier rise and fall of each regular, natural and normal movements of each transforming breath. And I wonder if, as you do, allow your attentions to go there and you become aware of breathing consciously into unconscious transformation. You might also enjoy growing a little more curious of or aware to the gentle rising and falling of the lower belly beneath the chest, and becoming aware of the deeper diaphragm muscles, very naturally expanding and contracting over time as the gentle passages of each present breath in each transforming moment can arrive with a stronger sense of empowerment in some thought, when some other thoughts allow some of those waves of transformation and empowerment and change, just as each automatic outgoing flow of breath passes out from you as a kind of releasing or transforming, empowering wave. And all of these gentle waves just continue to transform more and more of those old patterns away. As your attentions may become aware of the sides of each rib, just one there below the other, so gently expanding and contracting, along with each moving, transforming breath. And possibly you're aware of yourself noting or knowing or remembering from time to time. There really is no need to try to hold on to or to maintain any single old eating pattern. As transforming air flows in and all old habits seem to effortlessly release further away, because you know it's truly more than enough. Many people do find within weight loss reprogramming hypnosis to simply acknowledge and observe without judgment the subtle movements or the sensations or the transforming extensions of each naturally changing rhythm of this wave-like empowerment by breathing in through the nose with a transforming awareness and breathing out through the nostrils or the mouth with the softer sounds of releasing calm, allowing you to imagine beyond these many benefits you will create. As I continue just talking to you, and you continue to just hear. Perhaps there in the background, the sound of my voice, or perhaps there in the foreground, at other moments, the meanings of these words, and more of these unconscious cues with all of their transforming signals. As many parts of you do listen and continue to transform. Or maybe you'd also enjoy imagining a kind of beautiful inner space of an emerging powerful scene, one of your favorites, or something you've only just thought of now, or even a deeper sense of seeing yourself standing before a beautiful and glowing, empowering and transformative control center. As you simply see yourself in your mind's imagination, now adjusting the settings for health, with each dial moving to optimal, each control setting to wellness there. And now, one setting at a time, you might enjoy seeing yourself reprogramming each pattern, transforming each habit to health, until you watch as each control there, like a pattern being reprogrammed, adjusts and sets, and then locks in perfect health, complete me. And then you watch as each little setting transforms to health and health all the way, reprogrammed for wellness. And just like this, it's already your own subconscious patterns that are likewise adjusting and setting and transforming, and now empowering, as new moments of powerful and deep transformation now expand, and all past moments of that previous pattern's programming, with all of its limiting and restricting yet now transforming energies, all of that now changes, as if reprogramming in these healthiest settings of pure wellness and health. And maybe there is yet another part of you that really does allow and welcome all of your increasing and more empowered senses of this transformation, to simply watch and witness quietly your own transforming, healthy self, as if now from outside of yourself or from afar, as you get now a newer sense of just that experience, of really seeing yourself standing all of the way back there and empowering a little furthermore. And perhaps somewhere you can see that looks to you to be so perfectly healthy and so inviting, somewhere before the controls of that lovely transforming center, where you're happy to continue to deeply reprogram now all of your most limiting and old patterns. And all around you, you notice how the air itself feels healthier now, how the space seems more empowered, how the atmosphere is lighter and more vibrant, like after making a powerful choice, when everything aligns and transforms and empowers, and your body feels healthy and vibrant again. That's how you feel now, healthy, empowered, transformed, ready for rest. And with each breath you take, you notice more patterns transforming, more habits reprogramming, more choices aligning with health. You don't need to force this transforming. You don't need to struggle with this reprogramming, because your unconscious mind knows exactly how to naturally transform and reprogram and empower, all on its own, while you simply relax and allow and transform. Like watching a caterpillar become a butterfly, each moment simply transforms. Each breath simply reprograms. Each second simply empowers. And you remain healthy, empowered, transformed, vibrant. Perhaps you notice now how different your being feels from just a few moments ago. How much healthier, how much more empowered, how much more aligned. As if someone has come through and reprogrammed all the settings and transformed all the patterns and left you with this beautiful, healthy, empowered, transformed feeling. And in this empowered transformation, you might notice a kind of natural alignment, not the alignment of force, but the alignment of wellness, the alignment of health, the alignment of vitality, where there is room now for health, for wellness, for vitality, for transformation. And all of those old patterns that seemed so ingrained just moments ago have been transformed, reprogrammed, changed, ready to support health tomorrow. Because you know, and your unconscious knows, that right now, in this moment, the only truth, the only purpose, the only reality is simply to rest, to allow your mind this beautiful transforming, this wonderful reprogramming, this deep empowering. And as you continue to drift deeper and deeper still, you might imagine now that you're becoming your healthiest self through gentle transformation, through powerful change. And with each moment you transform, you feel healthier, more empowered, more at ease, leaving behind one layer of old programming and entering another, more healthy space, and then another, even more empowered state, moving deeper into the healthier sections of your consciousness, where the old habits are less present, where the limiting patterns are less active, where the resistance is less intense, until you find yourself in the deepest health, the most empowered space, the most transformed state of all, where there are no old patterns at all, no limiting habits to hold, no resistance to maintain, just pure, healthy, blissful transformation. And here, in this innermost health, you can finally, completely, totally rest. Your patterns have transformed. The reprogramming is complete. The empowerment is expanding. The health is settling. And now, all that remains is this beautiful, healthy, empowered transformation. This gorgeous, vibrant, complete rest. And you sink down now into the healthiest space in this most empowered state, in this most transformed place, and you allow yourself to simply be, to simply rest, to simply exist in this perfect, deep transformation. Your breathing has found its own transforming rhythm, rising and falling like the healthiest waves of vibrant wellness. And with each breath in, you draw in more health, more empowerment, more transformation. And with each breath out, you release any remaining old patterns, any lingering limiting habits, any residual resistance. Breathing in health, breathing out old patterns, breathing in empowerment, breathing out limiting habits, breathing in transformation, breathing out resistance, until there is nothing left but this beautiful, healthy, empowered, transformed, vibrant being. Ready now for the deepest, most empowering, most transformative sleep. And your unconscious mind knows exactly how to maintain this beautiful transformation, this deep empowerment, this healthy programming, even as you sleep, even as you dream, even as you rest. Your mind continues its natural work of transforming, of reprogramming, of empowering, of aligning. This beautiful, healthy transformation that you've created here tonight. And when you wake tomorrow, you'll find that this health remains, that this empowerment persists, that this transformation continues. Because you've reprogrammed at the deepest level your mind's subconscious patterns to choose health, to embrace wellness, to transform habits before sleep and during sleep and after sleep, creating a new pattern, a new response, a new natural state of healthy choices and empowered living. And this pattern grows stronger each time you practice, each time you listen, each time you allow this beautiful transforming to occur. So you can trust now in this process. You can believe now in this transformation. You can know now with absolute certainty that you are transforming, empowering, aligning, ready for the deepest, most empowering, most transformative sleep. And as my voice begins to fade now into the background, you might notice how healthy you are, how empowered you are, how ready you are to simply let go completely, totally, absolutely into this beautiful, healthy, empowered, transformed, vibrant state of your deepest, most empowering, most wonderful sleep. Sleep now. Sleep deeply. Sleep peacefully. Sleep healthily. Let everything go. Release all old patterns. Surrender all limiting habits into sleep. Sweet health. Restful transformation. Deep empowerment. Perfect sleep. Good night, and thank you.